What's up, folks? James G, Death Valley Magazine here. Today we are going to be doing a quick review of the D3 Protection Fatty Sap. Now this is kind of I love old school weapons like this. These, brass knuckles, saps, all these things. These are some of my favorite weapons of all time. One of the biggest problems with getting a sap online these days is most of them are shit. They're like cheap leather, made in Sri Lanka or India or somewhere like that. And they're just lousy. They fall apart. You carry them for a while, it'll start to get cracks in it, and the dust will start to come out. They're just garbage. So I usually end up buying a new one every few months because I like to carry one every day. But I recently ran across D3 Protection, who makes handmade saps. And I found this one. I looked at a bunch of them on their catalog, and this was one of my favorite ones. So I went ahead and had this one delivered to me. First thing is, it's double layered leather. It's not a single layer of leather. So that makes a big difference as far as durability goes. It won't wear through. I've been wearing this one for a couple weeks now. Every single day in my back pocket, there's absolutely no wear on it. So it's beautiful. It's filled with 9 ounces of lead shot, like number 9 buckshot. And that is one of the best things about this, because most saps are filled with a lead powder. Which the lead powder is okay, it slaps pretty hard, but the problems with it I've had with them is if they get damp or moisture is exposed to it, it tends to kind of turn into a solid chunk and then break through the seams. The other problem with the lead powder is if you get just the tiniest little crack or hole, that shit starts coming out everywhere. It's nasty. So this uses the number 9 shot, and I tell you, the shot gives a heck of a lot better whack than the lead powder does. I've actually never had a sap with lead shot before, but I'm definitely sold on using lead shot instead of powder. It has a pocket clip. Now this is the big thing. This is the thing that really sold me on this. I love carrying saps, but they're kind of hard to position in your pocket. You can put it in your front pocket, but it tends to kind of move around, gets caught up on the inner side of your pocket. Or if you put it in your back pocket, unless you're wearing jeans, it kind of slides around. With this, you just put the clip in. Clip it in your front pocket just like a knife or something like that, or in your back pocket. You can also conceal it, which is this, like when I'm going to the bathroom late at night here in Iraq on the base, I'll slip this sucker inside of my pants, pull my t-shirt over it, it's good to go. So I've actually never seen a sap before with a metal clip like this, so it's a clever idea. Also has a little ring on the back, which at first I wasn't really sure what this was for. I was like, where do you put your car keys on it or something? But actually it aids in drawing it, and also gives you something to hold on to so it doesn't fall out of your hand. I like to stick my pinky in here. I'm not sure if you're supposed to do this, but I stick my pinky in here, and so I don't drop it or anything like that. But it's actually kind of a nice addition to it. Let me see. Oh, the seams. This is one thing I always look at with leather products, any leather products, even if it's saps, anything, leather jackets, how the seams are finished. These seams are hand rubbed with cocobolo wood. I think that's the way you pronounce it. Hand rubbed by D3 Protection, and then it has 3 to 5 coats of black finish, and this creates a solid seam all the way around. It's really beautiful. You can't even, there's no break in it, and it looks really nice. This is high quality stuff here. And they also use 100% nylon thread. They don't use like the cotton thread or anything like that, because from what I've been told by D3 Protection is the other types of thread will react with the chemicals used in tanning the leather, and it will eventually disintegrate. So because nylon thread is a petroleum-based product, it won't do that. It's available in all different types of leather. You can get exotic leather like python, monitor lizard, which is kind of funny, and things like that. I actually wanted to get it in baby seal, but apparently they don't sell it in that. Though I'm definitely going to try to ask them to do that, because that would be pimp. It also comes in printed textures like basket weave, the kind like on your old Sam Brown belts, and ostrich fake animal skins and things like that. This one though is, I looked at all the different patterns they had on their website, and the wood grain pattern really stuck out to me. I thought it was cool. Never really seen a wood grain pattern like this before. There are other companies have wood grain pattern for leather pattern, but it's like painted on. It's like fake. This is actually, they take a block of wood and a 12-ton press and actually push the pattern onto the leather, and then they hand finish it. So it's beautiful. Every single one's different, and it looks really great. If you look on the pictures on the website, you'll see it a little more detailed. But until you see one of these up front in person, it really doesn't do it justice, because honestly, it looks like a chunk of wood. It's really cool. These things now, this is the best part about this. These are 50 bucks. 50 bucks. Now, the best part about 50 bucks is I've seen these online before, and I paid as much as like $35, $40 for it. So for like 20 bucks more, you can get a handmade custom one filled with shot, not powder, with a clip on it. So it's definitely a deal. Now, if you want to get a skin like the wood grain I use here, that's an extra 15 bucks. That's a 5. Extra 15 bucks, and still a good deal. So like 65 bucks, you can get this hand delivered to your door by your local mailman, and it's definitely a deal. I'll tell you right now, I will never ever buy a sap from anyone else except for D3 Protection. This is by far now the official sap of DVM and Team DVM. So if you're looking for a sap, and even if you don't want to carry one, I mean, I understand some of y'all might live in places where these aren't legal, but if you want to buy one just for collector's purposes, I mean, this is beautiful. Look at it. It's an awesome sap. It's gorgeous, handmade. So if you're a collector like me of strange objects and old school beading tools, you definitely want to pick one up too. So it's a little late to order for Christmas, but it's definitely a cool New Year's present. So James G signing off. Go to www.d3protection.com, and it's the fatty sap. You'll click on saps, and you'll see the fatty sap. And if you want to read the article, www.deathvalleymag.com. Sorry, I write like a 12-year-old. Not really good at this whole chalkboard thing. Also, DVM patches. They're pimp. Well, thanks a lot for looking at this, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace in the Middle East.